John the Baptist is a big preacher, busy with his assignment, and a young girl somewhere is dancing. And when the young girl started dancing, Herod said to the young girl, because you are dancing so well, tell me what you want me to do for you. And as the young girl was dancing, give me a young girl, Herod just says to the young girl, because of the way you are dancing, tell me something I want to do for you. Then the young girl's mother came to stand behind her and said to her, just tell the man that you are dancing for that the only thing that will make you happy is the head of John the Baptist. And the head of John the Baptist has to be given to you on top of a tree. I have a question for the young girl. The young girl, I have a question for you. The head of John the Baptist, what are you using it for? The head of John the Baptist says, I want the head of John the Baptist on a tray. So let's say this is a tray, and the head of John the Baptist was placed on top of that particular tray. John the Baptist, the big man, the big preacher, his head is on a tray. Now I came to speak to you about spiritual loopholes. What is the loophole I'm talking about? Can a small dance take away somebody's head?
No.
If you ignore the small dances of life, it can go after your head.
That's right.
The small dances, the things that we don't recognize, it can be escalated and magnified to affect a person's destiny. Sometimes one small conversation can lead into disaster.
Jesus.
Sometimes one small wrong decision and poor choice can bring a person down. And today, as you are fighting this battle, as you are fighting this particular attack,
Jesus,
this is why I came here.
That's right.
That if there's any, Jesus is supposed to go to Lazarus' house, and Jesus stayed only for how many days? Only for 2 days. And with the only 2 days Jesus Christ stayed for, look at what happened. A whole big man, Lazarus, what happened to Lazarus?
Died.
What happened to Lazarus?
He died.
What happened to Lazarus?
He died.
Lazarus did what?
Died.
Lazarus did what?
Died.
Because of Jesus delayed for how many days?
2 more days.
Another issue over here I can boldly speak about is what I call the syndrome of Joseph. Joseph, Potiphar's wife says, sleep with me. If you sleep with me, I'll promote you. Joseph says no. Joseph is cool. When Joseph was leaving, small mistake. When Joseph left, she got a small cloth of Joseph. At that time, there was no CCTV in the house. So when she complains, nobody will ever believe in her. So the garment of Joseph, that small garment, is what took him to prison. And Joseph was sentenced continuously, let me tell you right now, was sentenced for permanent of years, which means life sentence. Because when you have the allegation of rape on you, it's permanent sentence until an angel came through. I came to ask you one question. Which small window that is being used to torment you? And I'm going after all these windows on 3 occasions. The windows of the past, the windows of the present, and the windows of the future. That if any window, sometimes somebody can just be advising you, but that advice can bring you down.
That's right.
But let the altar of the testimony city,
Jesus,
stop and close that particular window.
Amen.
The last person to say the amen will be the first one
Amen.
to receive the grace of the living God.